Welcome back to another episode of Knights and Dragons, guys. In today's episode, we're going to be bringing back a lost series of mine. I've made many series on this channel, and some of them kind of died out. And you remember when I did that Terrible Bones review, and I was basically telling you guys about it, and blah blah blah. I want to be doing that right now. So I'm going to be going over the wild tigers in this episode. And I'm actually changing some things. Usually I did an interview with a random member and stuff like that. I did that in the Terrible Bones and that went quite well. Also was quite well watched episode. But I want to change something. So the interview, I kind of keep forgetting that, so I think I'm just going to leave that out. But another thing that I want to be the three things that I will be going over, that you can see, you can also see it on the screen, so you don't have to really hear me ranting about it. Info about the guild, so just the history, I guess, and you'll just see the things that I've gathered from the history that I know of. Sometimes I'm just way too lazy to actually do some stuff. Then we have the rankings, so what do they rank in what type of events? Maybe you're searching for a raid guild, and maybe this is a guild for you, you know, maybe you're searching for a war guild, and maybe this is a war for you. This is basically just me giving the community something back. That's what these videos are about, and also to see and learn on how other leaders do their things. Because maybe I will learn something from them and put them in my own guilds, you know, because I am actually running a main guild and two sub guilds by now. And one isn't open yet, but that will be coming soon. But it's like I am a guild master myself, you know, and sometimes it's it's way better to learn from other leaders and then try to attach that to your own guild. It's really I'm searching for a word that I know in Dutch, but I can't really explain it in English. But anyway, the last thing I want to be going over is my personal experience. So usually people don't really care about opinions and experience, but for things like this, it's more as you need to know what you're doing, you know, where you're actually going into. And I am in this guild for 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks you can pretty much see everything. You know what I used to do a month, but I don't do that anymore, mainly because I can now get more episodes out per month, you know, instead of 1, 2. Well, that's a big hit for me, of course, but that's also more content for me, and I want to give out some more content, and sometimes I just need to, I guess, just need to or revive that series or do other things, you know. And this account, I got this from Fire, from Wrecking House, so big shout out to this guy. It's not a bad or a good account. It's just there, I guess. This is my 7th account. I'm actually having 18 or something accounts, and half of them are shared, and the other ones are actually just mine. And like there's 7 or 8 actually mine, and like the other 10 are shared. So that's some history on this account. So yeah, info about the guilds. As I stated in the front of this video, we're going to be notifying you guys on the Wild Tigers. Now the Wild Tigers is a guild from a fellow YouTuber / friend of mine that I have known for quite a long time. I don't know when he started to PM, because the Guildmaster Luke PM'd me a while ago, saying that I don't know, maybe he said he was a fan or something, and we got talking, you know, and now I'm just here, you know. I'm really here. So what I do know about the Wild Tigers is that they were a part of Family of Honor until today, well, last night, because the big boss from Family of Honor Junior retired, and they just went to We Stand United from there. So I don't know if maybe they are Knights of Trust family / We Stand United now. I do not really know anything about that, honestly. That's something you have to ask them. I'm not really going into the aligned businesses, but I'm just going to give you a heads up on what the alliance they are, because maybe you are searching for a guild right now, and you're watching this video on coincidence, just a very big coincidence, of course, and you're like, you know, maybe I want to join this guild, but then you're like, oh, We Stand United, bad experience, no thank you. maybe because there's many people who, of course, have bad experiences with each other, and I have the same thing with others. There's many people who had a bad experience with me, I guess, but there's also people who had tons of people, of course, who had a good experience with me. So who the fuck knows? You know, everybody has bad experiences or good experience with somebody. You know, you always have lovers, you always have haters, you always have subscribers. So subscribe to me, thank you. Anyway, does anybody realize that these quests, once you've done them now, that they are just gone? They are just completely gone. I just saw this, you know, they have no quests anymore. I don't know what this is, but that's something for a different video. Yeah, they have about 30, 25, 30, maybe 35 people online. They have a very good line chat. They have a home and war chat. More on that in my oh no, wait, that's actually something that I need to put in the info. I want to say more on that in my personal experience, but that's what is going on inside those chats. So they have a home and a war chat, very organized. Yeah, that's about all I want to say on the info. So yeah, when it comes to rankings, it's kind of different in terms of raids and wars for them. My own guild Eternality is top 200 all the time. These guys are top 100 in wars as I can see or believe. And you can clearly see that right here, 78 in the last blitz. Okay, that's nice, you know. And what else do we got? Then we have top 150 in raids, I believe. I'm not really sure about that. It could be top 100, it could be top 150, because the raid I was in, many people decided to join Top Run. So they went in their home guild doing some shit. So maybe they could be top 100 across the board, but let's just go with that they are top 150 plus, okay? So hopefully I'm not offending Luke with it. And some other thing that I just thought of, what I forgot to mention in the fucking info about the guilds, is that they have a sub. So if you are quite weaker, you can, I believe it was the Wild Tiger sub, I believe it was this, yeah. It's also maxed, but it's kind of getting inactive, I see. Yeah, 71% active, that's kind of sad. Yeah, they also need to get their shit together here. But that's something that's just for over here, of course. It's not maxed yet, it's only maxed in terms of leveling. Okay, that's what I see. Now, well, that was the rankings part for you. So top 150 plus there, that's quite good, because there's tons of different materials you can get over there, especially in top 100 plus in wars. You can get like free Shadow Force materials, and they're from seasons 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8, somewhere around season 5 to 10. You know, and yeah, if you're in top 200, you'll see a lot more of season 2 to 5. And is that a bad thing? No, but some people, you know, eventually they have all those armors and they want to grow, you know. And if you want them to grow, then you'll need to get a little bit higher up with your guild too. So yeah, if you have a guild like me, like Eternality, then that means you'll have to go from top 200 to top 100. That is something that the Wild Tigers has already done, you know. And it also costs somewhat more gems and maybe somewhat better armors for raids. But eventually you'll get there, you know, when in top 100. We are getting better too. Every guild is, even though they are maxed, they are still under development, of course. You know, some guilds are made just for top runs, named shell guilds, but this is such a guild that is free to play, you know, a guild what you can call home. Some guilds are just like, hey, they have like 6 members and they all go out on runs, you know, and sometimes they are at the home guild, but they are usually out running. There's tons of guilds out there who actually do that. So for the last thing is my personal experience. Now, maybe you're not curious about this part, so you can leave a like and already drop the fucking video, I guess. But my personal experience, I'm going to be going over this briefly. What I call briefly, of course. Maybe it'll end up in a big rant about how good they are or something. But my experience in the past 2 weeks, you know, I've already been knowing Luke for a while. He's quite short in response, but, you know, short in response doesn't mean that the responses are bad. You know, it's just that they are there, I guess. Luke, like I said, short responses are good responses in his case, which is what I like. You know, if I'm asking him a yes or no question, you actually get a yes or no. You're not getting a whole shit story and no answer to your question. That's the people that I kind of, I want to say despise, but it's really like, I had a math teacher and I was asking him a question, and It was just a regular question, you know, yes or no. I got an entire shit story from him, but no answer to my question. So basically, I was asking my classmates, like, can you just give me the answer, you know? And he was like, yeah, sure. So basically, that's why I like if I'm asking somebody a question, I would just like answer to the question, you know, not an entire story. Maybe I love to read stories, but it's like not that type of story. So yeah, Lucas is a good guildmaster, honestly. People have been saying, or at least he told me that people have been saying that he's quite a shit guildmaster. But from what I know, he's a good leader. He's a good guy too. You know, he loves anime, I believe. Not entirely sure. Maybe he's going to kill me if I say something wrong about it, because you know this is my own personal opinion. You know, this is not facts. This is me trying to recall from what I have seen in the past couple of weeks from both the guild as well as Luke. And yeah, like I said, Luke is always here. He has 3 accounts, I believe, in the main guild. I can't check that now. Yeah, we can. Luke, then number 2 is his guild sentinel, which is kind of meh. Maybe he should just make somebody else guild sentinel, but that's on him, not on me. And yeah, like I said, there's quite a ton of them over here, and there's also some people that still need to release their family of Hun attacks. But the guild chats itself are organized. They get very busy at times, you know. I luckily have all my notifications on my phone turned off, otherwise it would be a fuck ton of vibrating. They are quite nice to you, you know, even though you're new and stuff, you know. That's all. In pretty much all guilds, they are nice to the new guy, or new guys for that matter, you know. And in my home guild, we rarely or seldomly talk, and in TWT chat, it's busy. It's really busy as fuck. And they also know, you know, home chat is for home and war chat is for war. So that's also another thing. Like I said, they are very organized. They are very consistent with the wars as well. They are very nice to you. They are very weird too. So I don't mean weird in a bad way, because I'm weird too. And if I mean weird in a bad way, that means I'm bad too. But I don't want to get myself down too much, you know. I mean, we all know I make quality content on this channel, so we're not going to bring anybody down. But they are weird in a good way, as I stated before. That's all about what I have to say on the chats. You know, the minimums are not all too high, you know, so you can hit them quite easily free to play. You just have to be somewhat active sometimes. And Jesus fucking Christ, why am I burping all the time? Anyway, you know, that's all about what I have to say on my personal experience. I had fun with Luke, honestly. So if you guys want me to review your guild next, let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to have a guild to just go to next time, you know. And you know, the next 2 weeks are incoming, and I need a guild. I joined this one randomly because I saw that they had space, and I was like, hey, why not do this all over again? And it's also me giving something back to the community. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't yet, of course. Share this video with your friends, you know. Luke, you're doing good, man. I can honestly say this myself. You're a good guild master. I don't care about what others say about you. It's what about your own members say of you in terms of guild mastering a guild. You know, I've been called out too, you know, for being a bad guild master, but I'm still here as a guildmaster for a reason, you know. I'm not saying that I'm a good guildmaster, but I'm saying that I'm a guildmaster that people can apparently lean on and that people learn from. And I guess that's what a guildmaster is all about. And Luke, they are learning a ton from you, you know. And if they can't figure it out, and if you can't figure it out, you know, you can always come to me. I don't really mind, you know, because I don't have anything to do as of late. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again.